Hey guys, okay, let's get into the video. So this is a recap of today, 11/15/2024. So let's get into the video. I traded two symbols today, MES and gold. So let's get into it. So this is a higher time frame. So there's no need of us going back to the 4 hour because you can just tell the market was dumping. All you can see is just, black, 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 bearish candles to the downside. So on the 1 hour, we did get a little, retracement to the upside. It wasn't anything crazy, not a 50%. We got a small retracement and continue to push back down. Okay, so let's go to a time frame where we can see some story behind it. So there we go. So let me actually change this to the 5 minute change of character. So if we go to the 15 minute, right, what we can see is previously before all of this moves happened, all we could all we could see was a so this was a 15 minute lower high. So all we could see before all this price action, because look, if you notice today, all of this move happened. All this move happened in today's session, which is Friday. So before all this happened, we had this lower high over here, 15 minute lower high. We had this 15 minute lower low that eventually the market took out. I used 30 because I saw the 30 first. But so 15 minute lower high and 15 minute lower low. So what happened was all this retracement was pretty much easy. So we had this high created over here. The market pushed back down, came back over here. Now continue to push back down. So now we're gonna be expecting retracement. That's how the market moves. That's what we were pretty much waiting to see over here, right? So now for us to see something that we can actually trade, because this no longer happens anymore, because the market took out the slow, which made it this became the new lower high. And it says 30 minute because on 30 minute you can see clearly over there. That's why it's 30 minute. So if you go to the 15 minute, show the 5 minute. So on the 5 minute, even though this was the 15 minute lower high, we still had this mini structure in there. So as you notice, the market took this. And most people would confuse this for a breaker structure and start looking for buys. Which you're not wrong. You can be looking for buys, but you have to be pretty careful when you're looking for trades like this. On trades like this, you want to be reactive because you're not really sure how the market wants to move here. So we have to be reactive. So on the 5 minute, this move over here is what caused the breaker structure to the upside. Like the move generated from over here to take out this high. So when something like that happened, we had to change the structure. So the market changed the structure from being bullish to bearish. The market took out the slow over here. Okay. So once the market took out the slow, we're looking for sales. Because okay, this was a structure that the market took out. Now, something I like to do, I like to draw my chart is I like to have really strong structures. When I say really strong structures, for example, this is where the move originated from. Sorry, this is the move that caused the break of structure. On the 5 minute, this is what caused the break of structure to the upside. But on the 15 minute, this is the move that caused the break of structure. But this is where the move originated from. This is where the move started from over here, pushed up, came back down, and went over there. But this is the move that caused the break of structure. You have to know those two things because sometimes the market likes to trick us into certain things. Okay, so now that we know this, since we know this is a strong structure, because like we've seen on here we want to wait for a good retracement after this breaker structure because sometimes market might just grab this and just continue to push back up. So we had a breaker structure that happened over there, and now we're looking for a retracement. So we will go ahead and draw this from the high to the low. Okay, so as you can see, we did get a retracement. What we did get was a 50% retracement. Let's go ahead and draw this out. So let's go ahead and use the counting strategy that we have. Let me do this because this might be too much lines on the chart for you guys to see. Okay. Okay. So you can see you got a 50% retracement first. The market came up. This candle right here took out this low and this high. So this is a bearish. This is a bearish candle. Okay. This next candle doesn't take out the higher low. So this is still a bearish candle. Okay. And what happens after that? Then we keep having more bearish candles, bearish, bearish, and the market just continues to drop. Okay. So now, how do you get into a trade like this that we're talking about? Okay. So what we want to see is we want to have this. This is the first breaker structure to the downside. This is the second breaker structure to the downside. Okay. So we want to put the entry right there. That's where our entry is going to start from. So you put your sell limit over there. Put your stop loss at this high, and you want to target a 1 to 2. As you can see, you get a 1 to 2.5 on this one. The only bad thing about this, we didn't take this trick because this all happened in London session. We're not awake for London session. This is around 7, something like that. We wake up every day at 8:15 and we use 15 minutes to analyze the market. Okay. So now what we did have is, so after this whole push back down, we did get our own trade. Okay. So from this high to this low over here. So what the market does, the market gives a retracement. As you can see, was already on the chart. Because everything I tell you, that this is literally how I trade. This is how I analyze the market. This is how I take all my trades. So first we take out this candle. This candle doesn't take it out. So this is a bullish candle up bar. Then we have another up bar over there, another one. Then what happens? We get this break of structure to the downside over here. Break of structure over there, and we get another break of structure over here. Okay, so then we go ahead and put our entry over there. Entry right there. Entry right there. Stop loss at the high, and we go for a 1 to 2 target right there. And I'm sorry, I recorded this live, but something's wrong with my footage. I was gonna post, I was gonna record this, but something was wrong with my footage, so I couldn't post that video. But I just want to do a recap for you. So this is the trade that happened on the account. So this was the beautiful trade. It took its time to play out, and like I said, this was beautiful. It went straight into target. Let me show you guys the execution. So where is it? Trading execution. Okay, entry right there. Stop TP taking out over there. So I also want to show you something that happened on gold this morning. I would love to show you guys that footage because I recorded my first loss this morning, which was on gold. I took a short here. As you can see, the market took me out. Then I took another short here and I went to TP. So I wanted to show you guys that, but it's not like something's wrong with my footage. It's weird. So on this one, let me take all this execution out because okay. So this one has a lot of stuff on there. This one has a lot of stuff. Okay, so let me show you guys what this one looks like. Everything in this white line is what happened today. So from a higher time frame, it doesn't look like a bunch of stuff happening. You can just see a bunch of playing around. But on the lower time frames, we did get some kind of movements that happened. So let's see. Okay, so this is what we're seeing: 30, 15. So first, we had a break of structure to downside. What I was saying earlier, the market comes back down, takes out this high. So this just becomes a fake out. So this was just a change of structure. The market continued in the intended structure. Same thing happened again. We had this push out. The market came back down, took out the structure. We had a change of character or change of structure, whatever you want to call it. And guess what? The market pushed up and took out the side. So this is what I mean by sometimes the market might fake you out. Stuff like this over here. Instead of the market coming back here, so instead of the market breaking this, coming back and pushing back down, it just continues to push higher. So you have to be careful. That's why we get a change of structure first, then a break of structure. Okay, so same thing happened again over here as well. We had this whole move push up, the market took out the structure, and we expect the market to keep pushing high since the market took us out on our first trade. But what the market ended up doing was, so then we had another change of character that happened over here. So break of structure happened over there because this was the first change of character. The market came back. Now on this is the 15 minutes, so you guys can see properly. But on the 5 minute, so this is what caused the break of structure on the 5 minute. But remember what we said earlier. At the same time, this is the whole move over here. This move is what created the break of structure on the 5 minute, on the 15 minutes. So like I said, you have to know those two things because sometimes it might mess you up. So this caused the break of structure over here. We want to see, that's why I say we always want to wait for a reaction. So what else do we see? We go from this high to the slow over here. And as you can see, we get a first reaction. So up, up. So it takes out down, down, down. Okay, that's our entry right there. So first thing that happened is we had a break down here first break, then we had a second break over here. So this is how we entered the trade. Pretty much easy. Same way we entered the MES trade. The exact same thing. We don't want to change anything up. So stop loss was at this high. We always go for a 1 to 2. That is pretty much it. We don't have a. I mean, you can target this overall low, but we always like to at least target a 1 to 2 first. So a 1 to 2 is what we got over here. As you can see on the trade, beautiful trade, everything. I played out exactly how we wanted to. We took 3 trades today, 2 winners, 1 losers. So these were the 2 trades. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys have any questions, please leave some comments down below. I'd love to answer any questions you got. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.